Hello everyone and welcome back to another weekly gaming news with Dvalin. It's been 2 years since we made an episode about weekly gaming news on my channel, so now it's finally time to get back to the gaming news. So thanks for being here, and today we're talking about gaming news. We have 4 topics today. We're going to talk about a renewed partnership between EA and Middle-earth Enterprise. So if you're into Lord of the Rings, you want to hear about this. We're going to talk about a new game from Blizzard, which is called Warcraft ARCLIGHT Rumble. We're also going to talk about the next expansion for Albion Online. I was about to say World of Warcraft, but not today, but for actually Albion Online. And also, for the last, we're going to talk about Diablo Immortal, which is also coming for PC. That's insane. But let's get directly to it. First, we're going to talk today about the renewed partnership between EA and Middle-earth Enterprise. Yeah, that's insane. Back in, like 2000 or something like that, when I was a kid, I used to play like Lord of the Rings games on my PlayStation. What was it, like PlayStation 2 or something like that? And I loved all those EA games, Lord of the Rings, but now they have renewed the partnership, which means EA can now bring us thousands of Lord of the Rings games again. And they have actually already announced the first one they're working on, which is the Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth. It's the same team that actually is making you could say the Star Wars game they made, where you like hero collect and turn-based combat. So the same you can guess you're gonna count from this game, which is gonna be like a turn-based game. You're gonna collect a lot of heroes, games like Raid Shadow Legends and stuff like that. But at this time, it's gonna be with Lord of the Rings theme. I mean, oh my god, that's gonna be so fun. At the same time, you could say because of this renewed partnership, it means we could get a lot of new games. We could get a new strategy game, like the good old RTS they did. Oh my god, I love that one. But still, all the possibilities EA can do now with the Lord of the Rings franchise, it's gonna be so good. So very excited to see more about that and what EA is gonna come to us, in the next couple of months or years probably. Secondly, we're going to talk about Warcraft ARCLIGHT Rumble, which is a new game from Blizzard Entertainment or Blizzard Activision, which is also a mobile game now that we are in the mobile game franchise talking. But basically, this is a game which could remind of a lot of, games where you actually like summon troops in the bottom of the screen and then it runs up and attack. But this is a bit different. It's like, this is what Blizzard is good at. They're good at taking a game which someone already made and make it 10 times better. So basically, this game is going to have PvE, PvP. It's a hero collector. All the heroes in the game, all the good like Gramash or Sylvanas probably and Jaina and stuff like that. It's going to be fun. It's going to have dungeon raids. It's even going to have guilds, so you can like be with your friends or play with your guild in the game. You can even do dungeons together with people, so you don't have to just do solo. But the cool thing is like it both has like PvE and PvP, and currently it's only announced for mobile, but I hope they're also gonna release it on Battle.net on PC, because it would be an excellent game to play while you played let's say you played an MMORPG like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy. It would be such a good game running on the screen at the same time with your game. So like you could do like small dungeons on that game in the right side, and then you'd play your normal MMO on the left side. That would just be so freaking cool. So it's gonna be exciting. So if you were excited for mobile games, you're probably gonna be excited for this one, Warcraft ARCLIGHT Rumble, and the community is screaming for a PC version also. So let's cross the fingers and see what happens. But it's gonna be fun to get a new hero collector in the Warcraft universe. Thirdly, we're going to talk about Albion Online's next expansion. And Albion Online is a game that I always follow. Like, I don't play it that much, I know, but I always follow it. Every time they get new and things like that, I'm the first one there. I'm always reading whatever they're gonna make for that game, because I always have like a hope inside myself that Albion Online is gonna be the greatest, one of the greatest MMOs in the world. They're just not there yet. They need to realize that they need to add That's a personal opinion, but I think they need to add more PvE, but that's not about it. Today we're gonna talk about the next expansion, what is called Into the Fray. And basically we're just gonna like touch on the big stuff they're gonna change. They're basically gonna overhaul, basically redo all the magic stuff. So all the magic stuff is gonna look better. They're gonna get new animations, new spells. Basically all the magic stuff of the game is gonna get totally overhauled. Also, they're going to come out with a new Crystal Arena and Crystal League improvements. So basically, we're getting a new Crystal Arena, which is like a brand new Crystal, like a PvP arena, and the Crystal League is getting improvements, which is pretty cool. So if you like these instant PvP battles, you're going to like this, because the Crystal Arena is going to come with a lethal mode and non-lethal mode, where you lose gear and don't lose gear. Also, they're going to have a complete castle overhaul, so all the castles are going to be much better looking, much more fun to, you know, fight over, stuff like that. So just castles generally is going to get very cool. They're also going to have dynamic events, so like events like the next 5 hours you're going to get more from doing green dungeons or stuff like that, which motivates people to do the same kind of content instead of everyone is doing like spread out. Also, the traveling in Outlands is going to be improved, so like you're going to have these safe hubs now, like safe cities you can stand in and then learn about how you travel around the Outlands safety. They're also going to have like some victory modes, so when you kill people you're going to like place a thing on the ground on them. It's going to be adding training dummies to your player islands, so you can actually train on them, tooltips for zone exiting, party UI improvements, and much more. Again, I feel like every time Albion Online is getting one of these expansions, they're just making the game better and better and better and better. And I'm sure in the end, it's probably going to be very good, and a lot of more people is going to join them. Who knows? My fingers are still crossed for me. One day it's going to get more PvE content, but let's see what happens. And the last topic we're going to talk about in today's weekly gaming news, which again, it's 2 years since we made an episode, so it's a blast to be back here talking with you guys. But in today's episode, we are going to talk about as the fourth topic, we're going to talk about Diablo Immortal. And the reason for that is because, again, you probably think, oh my god, what is this? Is this like the mobile game podcast? No, not at all. Basically, Diablo Immortal is coming out on the 2nd of June. So, you know, the 2nd of June, the number 2 June, it's coming out on PC and mobile. Yeah, you heard correctly. It's coming out on freaking PC, and they're gonna make controller support, so you can play with a controller, for example, on PC and your mobile. They're also gonna have on PC, gonna have click control, so you can play with your mouse. And it's gonna basically be a port from the mobile or to PC, but it's still gonna have gorgeous graphics. It's still gonna have nice, you know, basically clicking around with your mouse. So it's gonna feel like a Diablo game. So it's not gonna feel like some kind of ported version of Diablo. It's gonna feel great. That's what they're saying. So I'm trusting what they say. You know, we have to. But again, it's almost like in 20 days, almost 20 days, we're gonna have this new Diablo on Battle.net. So basically, you can download Battle.net now and already click pre-register, and then be ready to play it on your PC and your mobile. It's going to have cross-play and cross-save. So when you play on your mobile, it's going to be the same progress you're going to play on when you and then open up your PC and play on there. So for example, you could do like hardcore raids and PvP on your PC where you can use your mouse. But when you just want to grind levels or anything like that, you can go to your mobile and, you know, basically sit in your couch and have fun. Or you can do you know, hardcore game on your mobile. That's up to you, because it has controller support. So I'm probably myself going to play controller. I have like a what is it called, Animal Crossing controller. I'm probably maybe gonna play with that in like a blue color. Why not? It could be fun. But yeah, this game has like PvP, like small arenas, and I think I heard someone said it's gonna have 64 versus 64 also. It's gonna have dungeon raids, sort of tons of stuff. Trust me. Keep in mind, Diablo Immortal is an MMO action RPG or something like that. It's an MMO. Basically, it's an MMO. So you don't want to miss this. And I know, you know, it's been a meme from the day one, but just give it a chance. Just trust me. Give it a chance. Try it on PC. Try it on mobile. Try it out before you judge it as a bad game, because I actually think it's going to be a pretty strong competitor to Lost Ark, because they have a lot of the same stuff. So let's see what happens. So thanks for tuning in for this weekly gaming news. Today we talked about, as a quick recap, the renewed partnership between EA and Middle-earth Enterprise, Warcraft ARCLIGHT, which is a new mobile game from Blizzard, Albion Online's next expansion called Into the Fray, and Diablo Immortal, which is releasing very soon on PC and mobile. I hope you enjoyed the episode of today. It's a short gaming weekly news, and it's not only going to be one time a week. I'm just going to make it every time I feel like I have enough stuff to talk about. But let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments, and I will make sure to keep doing this. If I don't get any response, I'm probably going to stop. Who knows, maybe I'm just going to continue. Maybe you can't make me stop. We don't know. But yeah, I will be glad if you let me know in the comments if you actually enjoyed this episode and you wanted more. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in another weekly gaming news. Peace out.